Hey everyone, I'm Zach with Quarts Lug Nuts, and today we are working on a 2013 Ford F-150. This generation is going to last from 2009 to 2014, and today we're going to be working on the 5-liter V8. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Tools needed to complete this job are a ratchet, torque wrench, 15mm socket, an extension, oil filter removal tool, some brake clean, some rags, a new oil filter, a drain pan, as well as 7.71 quarts of 5W20. The first step is to remove the oil fill cap, which we'll do real quick. Let air into the engine, so when we drain it, all drain out. Awesome, so here is the drain plug for the oil pan for this F-150. It's just right behind the A-arms, kind of this front cross member here. I'll take that 15mm socket, so let me go ahead and just snag my ratchet here real quick, and we'll go ahead and get it undone. Alrighty, now with this all nice and loose, we kind of see a little bit of oil dripping out. Go ahead and just remove this all the rest of the way, let the oil drain out, and we'll go from there. Awesome, now with all the oil drained, we're going to go ahead and put back on the oil drain bolt. The torque spec for it is 30 foot-pounds, so grab your torque wrench and make it happen. Now you see here that I have used the extension here. This cross member kind of gets in the way of this very long torque wrench, so using the extension is going to help you out with it. So go ahead, torque it down, and we'll kind of clean up right in and around there, and we'll head on to the filter. Alrighty, it's now time to tackle the oil filter. Now, what happens when we take this off is the oil is going to drain down into this pan that Ford has made. Now, the residue oil from inside the filter is going to go one of two places. First is kind of up front. We have this little spout here, and oil can head here. In addition, we have the spout kind of right back here. And so that's another area in which oil will drain from the oil filter. So make sure that you position your drain pan to cover both of these spouts when taking it off. The other thing that comes up with this oil filter is just simply trying to take it off. It's in kind of an odd spot. We have to kind of come in through here and up to the oil filter. And so it's hard to get a hand on it and kind of get a good grip. So an oil filter removal tool is definitely a good idea. Now the setup I'm using today is I have this three-pronged oil filter remover that will kind of spin on there. I'm using an extension, and then have a swivel on this ratchet. This allows me to get the right angle that I need, and will make this job 10 times easier. So let's go ahead and take it off. Alrighty, now with this oil filter now removed, we're going to go ahead and put on the new one. Again, with every oil filter, every oil change, make sure the seal is the same, make sure we lubricate the O-ring on the new one, and let's go ahead and slap it on. Awesome, now with the oil filter installed, we can go ahead and clear out this pan. Obviously this pan makes it nice for taking off the oil filter, but it still has oil in it, and so we need to make sure that we clean it up so that way there's no drips or stains on anyone's driveway or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a little bit of brake clean. We're going to just go ahead and spray it on up in there, grab a rag, wipe everything down, and we should be good to go. Now that everything is nice and neat and orderly underneath the car, we're just going to go ahead and put in the new oil. Now the oil viscosity again is 5W20, and we're going to need 7.71 quarts of it. Awesome. Now with 7.71 quarts of 5W20 in the engine, we're going to go ahead and double check the dipstick. The dipstick is just going to be on this side right over here, and we'll go ahead and check it out. Awesome, and just like that, we are looking good. Alrighty, now with everything buttoned up, let's go ahead and let's close the hood and let's get this truck running. Alrighty, now with the truck started, we can see that there's no warning lights, no anything. Another good thing to check is your oil pressure, and that's right dab in the middle, and we are looking good. Alrighty, now it's time to go ahead and reset the oil life. So to do this, we're going to snag the key. We're going to go ahead, put it in, and again, put it in succession mode, going once and twice. Kind of hear those fun chimes. I'll let it go through its thing. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use kind of this little pad right here on the steering wheel, and we're going to hit over, and go down to settings. Now we're going to select vehicle, goes down until we hit oil life reset. We're going to go ahead and set to 100%, and we're looking good. And just like that, that's how we get an oil change done on this generation of F-150. Hopefully this video was helpful. Hope you all have a good day.